See, he has his there. Yeah. And if you see the picture, we painted it. I had to take it out of it. Right. And we're gonna have.
Yeah, the chicken
I
in
got
the
some
cigar.
curtains from her that match. But I need to put them up here. So tonight,
No,
now we're
there's
gonna
some
set up
platters
this whole
under
place for
the
tomorrow.
bathhouse, some platters.
Yeah.
So Johnson D,
Yes.
you want some hot, man? Roaches, get about 3. Higher, higher, higher.
Mr. Vernon took this because this is nice. Let me wash that. Our arrangements were that whatever Dean.
Welcome to beautiful Ora Vista Guest House in Montego Bay, Jamaica, overlooking the city. Right now, we're going to take you live into the kitchen with Chef Patrick. He's going to demonstrate some jerk cooking on the jerk side. I know, that was the first. Welcome to wait. Welcome to beautiful Montego Bay, Jamaica. We're at the Ora Vista Guest House, which overlooks the city. Right now, we're going to take you live into the kitchen with Chef Patrick on the jerk side. I know. Okay. Okay. Welcome to beautiful Montego Bay, Jamaica. We're at the Ora Vista Guest House. Welcome to beautiful Montego Bay, Jamaica. We're at the Ora Vista Guest House, which overlooks the city. Right now, we're going to take you live into the kitchen with Chef Patrick on the jerk side. Welcome to Jamaica, Montego Bay. We're at the Ora Vista Guest House, which overlooks the city. Right now, we're going to take you live into the kitchen with Chef Patrick on the jerk side. So we're here with Chef Patrick Nolan. Patrick, what are you going to prepare today?
Oh, today I'm going to do some jerk chicken, some jerk pork, and I'm going to show you how we do this famous jerk seasoning.
Okay.
And I'll be also doing some stuffed fish, some snapper, and some jerk lobster.
Okay, wonderful. So I look forward to eating.
Don't be laughing, yo. You need to say.
Okay, we're here with Patrick.
I don't.
No.
Chef Patrick. Let's say Chef Patrick and we just roll.
Okay, this is Chef. No, okay.
Action.
Right. This is Chef Patrick Nolan. He's going to tell us what the jerk dishes are that he's going to prepare today.
Okay, thank you, Don. Today I'll be preparing some jerk chicken, some nice lean jerk pork. I'm going to be roasting some fish and doing some jerk lobster. And we'll be starting by doing some jerk marinade. You know, jerk marinade, jerk seasoning, you know, whatever you guys call it. But we call it jerk marinade, okay? This here is our onion and a scallion right here. This here is some paprika, you know. And this here is some pimento seed. Some garlic, famous Scotch bonnet pepper. This is real hot. Some thyme, which we'll be using in our jerk marinade. Some soy sauce, black pepper, garlic powder, some olive oil. We'll show you how we prepare our chicken for cooking. make sure we cut the fat off. You know, a lot of people don't like a lot of fat on it. Clean it up a bit, get rid of the extra organs that's in there. And we also pour it a bit to allow the seasoning to get in easy, you know. No, you need to tell me when you're there. There's, you know, some organs and stuff in there. You gotta make sure you clean them out. You know, we don't like eating this in our food, so we don't like the taste of it, you know. Make chicken taste funny. Just cut these knobs out. And then I pour in pores in it. There you go. See? It's all set here. Just wash my hands. Okay. It's best that we cut the chicken in quarters because it makes it easier to cook and to marinate. You know, it's better this way. And the jerk was invented in Jamaica, so you all know it there. The jerk seasoning, the jerk idea, the jerk concept was all originated here. What I'm doing now, I'm gonna pour some lime over it. What this does is, you know, chicken is sort of raw, you know, the smell and stuff like that. We use the lime, similar to fish, to cut down that smell. So we just pour it over there, like that. Just pour the lime over it. And then after, we're gonna wash the chicken with just water. Then we're gonna drain it. And then we're gonna pour our marinade over it. Just gotta take the seeds out. There you go. And then we're gonna wash this. Cut. This is the chicken when it's after it's washed, nice and clean. You know, you don't smell that raw, you know. And the pork was actually washed in the same manner. As you can see here, it's nicely washed in the same manner. Okay, these are the seasoning we're gonna use. This is our jerk seasoning. It has everything here that we have here. The Scotch bonnet pepper, the pimento seeds, the paprika, the garlic powder, the onions, the scallion, and also the thyme. Okay? So this is the dried seasoning. And I'm gonna make the marinade right here. What we do, we just chop the thyme up. But here, it's difficult to blend this because this is like wood and woody. So it's difficult for the blender to blend it, so we don't really blend this. We just cut the leaves off and then put in the blender, and that's basically it. The pepper, to show you how we do our peppers, we actually do the seed and all. Everything is blended for the flavor. Because the flavor is in the skin, it's in the seed, it's in the whole pepper, you know. Okay? So I'm gonna just blend some pepper here, some garlic, pimento seeds, a little paprika, some onion, scallion, we put the black pepper in here. We like to blend basically everything together, you know. That means when we rub it in, it's much easier. And the black pepper, you know, you may be wondering why I'm using hot pepper and black pepper. The black pepper is a different type of flavor from the Scotch bonnet pepper. So, you know, a little bit of extra garlic powder in there. We cook with a lot of seasoning, y'all. This here is soy sauce. Just a little tot right in there, bam. And if you try to blend this as is, it wouldn't blend. So what we do, we put a little olive oil in there to loosen it up a bit. And it works also as a, it helps to preserve the seasoning. So, you know, we'll be marinating this for like hours, maybe a day, maybe 2 days. This helps. And then what we do now, we just blend. Here we go. So it looks nice, rich, spicy, flavorful. The whole works, yo. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start marinating the pork, and after I'll do the chicken. I'll just do the pork first. And we should note though that over the years, this is something you learn from your grandma, great-grandma, all the way. It's something that's passed down to the kids. So most Jamaicans goes off the feel, taste, you know. It's not really like a recipe handed down, kind of thing where you use 1 onion, 2 this, whatever. It depends on how the individual like. You know, maybe an individual like a lot of onion in his jerk. Maybe he likes a lot of Scotch bonnet pepper. Maybe you find one that like maybe too much pimentos. So, you know. Here we go. So what we do, we just rub this in. Now, this is where the dried jerk season come in. Because after you start massaging this in here, you just start adding just a little bit of your jerk seasoning in there. And this is real jerk, y'all. Real jerk. Grandma style. There you go. See how she looks? Now this we're gonna put away for like, you know, up to 2 hours or overnight or for 2 days. You know, you just sit it in the fridge, you have it like this, and you can cook it 2-3 days after. It's much better if you do it like this. You better tell me, see your cut, you know. Chicken has bones, and the bones are mainly small. They will cut you, so it's best if you angle fish, chicken, or any meat with a lot of bone in it. You need to put the gloves on, protect yourself. Because this, you really need to massage the season inside of the chicken right here. So this is what we do now. You see what I'm doing, if you notice where I chopped before, I try to rub as much as possible of the seasoning in the leg. You see, around the legs here. So this is what you call seasoned to the bone. Make sure you get it in there. Just keep rubbing it in, massage it in, and make sure you get every piece of chicken in there. And then you add your jerk powdered seasoning. And you make sure this is rubbed directly into the joints, the sides, everywhere in there. Same as the pork. 2 days is the best. Leave it there for 2 days. Just wrap it, put it in the fridge for 2 days, and then you cook it after. It tastes much better. It's, you know, much nicer. Reroll. Give me 5. You count. This is something I should note. This is the jerk marinade that I made. Now, this is Walker's jerk marinade. Very similar, same thing. Mine may be spicier and has a whole lot more flavor, but this is good. I work with this. This is very good. I like using it sometimes when I can't bother to. You see? It's basically the same thing. You know? So if you don't want to go through the worries of cutting all this up and getting the Scotch bonnet pepper and, you know, maybe scratching your face, burning your eyes, you could just buy this. Walker's jerk seasoning. It's good. It's great. Can be used. Now, what we're going to work with now is this baby here. Okay? This is our rock lobster. You find this in the Caribbean. You know? So I'm going to cut this baby up for you. I'm going to jerk this. I'm going to marinate it. But first, what we do in the Caribbean is we make sure that we scald them off a bit in water for about 5 minutes in boiling water. So, oh, voila. Ouch. There she goes. Just for about 5 minutes. And then we just cut it in half, marinate it, bam, on the grill. You know, it's best to do that nice and fresh, bam, you know. It's much better, because you don't want to kill the flavor of the lobster with it overpowering the seasoning. All right, cut. Hello,
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. This is the finished lobster. What we did is we boiled it for 5 minutes, and then we put it in the fridge, allow it to cool. And as you can see, this one demonstrated, we cracked this one open. See how it looks on the inside? We're going to do the same right here with this. Crack it open. See? Nice lobster meat right here. Now the head, we're just going to discard of this. We're not going to use this, but like this, we will use. Okay, we will use those. Okay, we just get rid of this. You don't follow me on and shot you. Okay, we're going to show you how we're going to marinate these. You remember this? A jerk marinade. Okay? Just going to pour a little bit of olive oil over it. Okay? I'm going to use my chef knife. Mix it up a bit. You can use whatever you have at home. Okay? And you just brush it on. Yeah. Just brush it on here. See, make sure you get all those cracks. Bam. This here is a fish seasoning. It has the same stuff as this, basically, but it's not as spicy. Has the pimento seed in there, has a little peppercorn in there, a lot of, you know, onion powder, garlic powder, same as this, basically. Just put a little bit on there, just a little bit. You don't want too much. You don't want it overpowering the taste of the fresh lobster. It's a nice fresh lobster. Okay? And this, we're gonna grill later. Okay? There you go. I'm clean up for you next scene, you know. Ladies and gentlemen. No. Mr. Gentleman. Ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a demonstration of how we do our fishes here in Jamaica. This here is a grunt. What we're going to stuff this fish with okra. This is the okra. Tomatoes, onions, and some pepper, and of course, Scotch bonnet pepper, okay? So let me show you what we do to the okra. We just cut the tips off. I don't know why we cut the tips off, but we do. And we just slice it up like this. That's how we do it. And the tomatoes. We basically do the same with it. We just dice it up like this here. That's how we're going to do it. Okay, now cut. So we're going to prepare the fish now. We're going to cut the fins off. These are real sharp, so you got to be careful when using these knives. This type of fish is ideal for what I'm going to do. Okay. Just get rid of these. And then after, what we normally do is we sort of cut a little bit through the skin. So when we put our seasoning on it, it just goes right through to the bone. See? We just barely slice it. See how it is? And what we also do is we cut the pepper, we dip it in the fish seasoning, okay, and just rub it on, you know. So it has a nice Scotch bonnet flavor all over the fish. We eat a lot of this here. Okay. Next thing we do is we make sure that, by the way, this is callaloo. This is how it looks. It's similar to spinach, and it's also similar to collard greens. But this tastes, you know, I think this has a lot more flavor in it than the collard greens and the spinach. You know, so we cook with a lot of these here. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to cook this all up and stuff it in the fish, okay? So I had a little butter in here. Some onions. Some peppers. Just allow it to cook for a while, and then we're going to add our callaloo in here. Now the tomatoes, I'm keeping them for last. Cut. Add the okras in. We're not cooking this all the way. We're just cooking this half the way. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to season it up a bit. This is salt, a little bit of salt. A little bit of black pepper. Okay? A little bit of fish seasoning. Stir it up a bit. And then we add our tomatoes in and Scotch bonnet peppers in last. Here you go. This is what we're going to stuff inside this fish here. Okay? Number 5. Okay, this is the finished stuffing that we did for the fish. So we started to cool it down a bit. We're just putting the fridge for a while, cool it down a bit. We're just gonna drop it right in here. If you notice, we're using foil paper. Okay, this is how we do it in foil. Okay, and then we're gonna put a little bit of butter in there. Bam. And then we're going to fold the foil. There you go. That's how it looks. Later we're going to put this on the grill, and we're going to grill it like this, both sides. It's gonna, you'll see it when it's finished. Here we are at the poolside, and we're gonna grill. We're gonna start the jerk process of the cooking process. And we're gonna start the cooking process now for jerk pork. Remember this? What we marinated hours ago, and what we do is we just put it on to the charcoal grill. Okay, we cook on charcoal here. That's how we do it. And we should also note that in here we have also pimento dried chip wood that gives the pork and the chicken a nice flavor, you know. So we just put these on here. Okay, allow it to sit for a while. This is the pork here is gonna take like around close to 45 minutes to get ready, you know. I wish you were here to smell this. This is nice, man. Aroma, smell is great. Now we're gonna do the jerk chicken. Similar. We just put it on the grill. I like to do skin side first. You know, so it gets nice, has that nice, crunchy, you know, texture to it. So I like it. You notice I don't allow my chicken to touch the pork, because Jamaicans are sort of specific like that. They're sort of, you know, different like that. They don't like, if they don't eat pork, they don't want it to touch the chicken. So if you notice, I use a different tang. You know, I use a fork for the pork and the tang for the chicken. Okay, so what we do, we just cover this up for a while and allow it to cook. We open this back in the next half an hour or so. Okay, come closer. After. No, you have to keep turning the chicken, make sure they don't burn, and you got to turn the fire down. And the look right here, you just put this on like this. No matter how crowded the grill is, there's always space for lobster, man. Ah, there you go. Cut. See, you got to make sure you keep turning the pork and the chicken, because if you don't, it will burn. It gets so burnt, you know, it tastes like, you know. So you got to make sure you keep turning them. See the lobsters right now? They're nicely done. These are ready to be eaten right now, man. See how they look? Nice. Now the fish. Now this you have to keep turning from one side to the next. It takes about 35 minutes to be completed. You keep this closed so all the flavors get trapped in. Bam. Ching. You see, we gotta keep turning this. To make sure you don't burn the thing. See this? This should be done in no time. See how she looks? Ready to eat, huh? Ooh. The reason why this is blazing is the juices from the chicken is dripping down the fire, so that's why it's blazing like this. So you gotta constantly turn them. You know, turn your fire down low. Don't panic or nothing like that. My bed is getting big. It's getting hot in here. You ready now? Damn. Oh, I'm checking the fish right now to make sure. To check if they're ready. I'm using the thermometer. Boom. They are ready. Now it's time to take everything out right now, basically. See the pork? Nicely done. Nice and soft. Look at this. Bam. This ready for the eating. This could stay a little longer in there. The fish will be ready in the next 5. The chicken will be out in the next 10. And when we come back, we show you how we eat this stuff. I'm tired. The rest of the pork right now. See, it's all done. Nice, lean pork, ready for the eating. Jerk pork, Jamaican style, Rasta. Nice, see them? Nice. Look at this beauty here. See this? Nice. This will be ready real soon. See? Nice, huh? Can't wait. Let me show you something. This is one of the fish that was steamed. Look at that. Look at this baby. Nice, juicy. See this? See the callaloo in there with the okra? Huh? Little juice in there. Look at this. This baby. Nice and juicy. Just ready to be eaten right now. This is the bomb, man. Typical Jamaican stuff, man. Wish you could see everybody over there waiting on the food to be finished so they can all eat. But the camera shy. We're going to show you how we serve this. A jerk chicken. Serve this with this here is come over here. This here is ketchup, a little jerk seasoning, you know, and a little bit of vinegar and olive oil. We just mix this together. It's a nice mild sauce right here. Just pour them over. Because chicken is spicy. And we can also serve this with mango chutney. It's a mango chutney right here. And some sour chutney. Right there. Bam. See? It's a jerk chicken. The jerk pork, you serve it the same. And this is it. Right here. All ready to eat. This is the fish we showed you earlier. This is all fish. This is the jerk pork. This is finished. And the lobster. And this is how we do our jerk, ladies and gentlemen. You come back tomorrow. I'll show you how we do Jamaican breakfast. We do ackee codfish. We do callaloo and codfish, and most of the stuff that we talked about last night. So stay tuned, yo. Bless. It's all about food time now still. Only ready for go eat. Cause the food tastes sweet. Yup. Yup. Anybody will wait too long, you know, go end up getting busy.
That's sure we nice.
Things say we did that. Ladies and gentlemen, for all those who don't know, this goes well with Jamaican lemonade. 100%.
Yeah.
One. Dishes like this goes well with a glass of cool Jamaican lemonade. 100% Jamaican.
Food is fantastic. It's great.
I
I don't know what else to say.
Cheers.
Finger looking good. Finger looking
Fabulous.
good.
The stuffing
It's good
is
down
so
to the
good.
bone.
Maybe a bite my finger.
Part apart and do it on.
Delicious.
I'm all full now. I can't do no talking now. It's all about business right now, yo.
Let's do it. Down to the bone. You did a great job. It's very good.
Excuse me.
Gorgeous.
This is the best jerk chicken I've ever had.
Without joke or
Hands off,
hesitation. This is delicious.
With the bread and marmalade. No, you have to try it. Yeah?
Jerk chicken is very nice. Excellent.
What do you say? Cool.
So the fish is beautiful.
No time for talk, huh? Serious business eating, boy.
Yeah, man.
Serious.
I see you ready now, man. You know ready? I'm all up for it. Welcome back to Fireside Chat. We'll be doing today some sorrel drink, some ginger beer, and some pineapple drink. Jamaican style, of course.
Okay, and of course our sorrel is one of the most loved drink in Jamaica. This is used in the Christmas season, and I'm going to show you where the sorrel is originated from. This is sorrel in the raw. It's from a tree, and this is the peeled portion of the sorrel. It's already. Yeah.
But we need to really action. Welcome back to Fireside Chat, and today we'll introduce to you some 3 of Jamaican's best beverages. Run it again.
Homemade beverage.
Action. Welcome back to Fireside Chat, and today we'll be showing you 3 beverages that are made with ginger, and we'll start off today with our sorrel drink.
This is sorrel, and this sorrel is used mainly in Christmas. In Jamaica, it is a festive drink, but it can be used anytime during the year. And it's grown in the field, and here is what it looks like after it's picked from the field and it's cleaned. What we do, we buy this at the market cleaned.
Or by the farms.
Or by the farms.
Are we just going in our backyard?
Exactly. And what we do, we boil the water on the fire. We wash the sorrel first. We boil the water on the fire, and then we put the water, pour the hot water, very, very hot water in the sorrel. I must remind you that we do not steep sorrel. This process is called steeping. We do not steep sorrel in a metal, in anything metal.
It's all plastic.
It's plastic because of the ingredients in the sorrel. We don't use metal. It can, it's not wise. So we use plastic or we use aluminum. To add to the sorrel and its flavor, we take our Jamaican ginger. And what we do, we make thin cutting of the ginger like this. Wash it thoroughly and we cut it very thin. And we put it in the blender and we chop it and then grate it. And we add the ginger to the sorrel while it's hot to be steeped, and we cover it up. Before that, we add a little cloves. The cloves that you get in the supermarket, we put like a handful of clove in it. This amount of sorrel, it's about, how many pounds of sorrel?
It was 2 pounds.
2 pounds of sorrel, picked, and we add like about a pound of ginger. This, well grated in the blender. And when the water is hot and it's poured on it to be steeped, we just pour the ginger in here from the blender.
We use about 2 gallons of water.
About 2 gallons of water to this. And what we do is we cover it up and we leave it overnight or maybe a day or 2. We don't put it in the fridge to have it steeped. We just
at room temperature.
Left at room temperature to steep. And I'm going to show you now, this is the steep sorrel. The ginger is already applied and the clove is already applied and it sits overnight. So we're going to sweeten it now and bring it to the table. Here is what we do first. We're going to take the sorrel out from here and
we're going to strain it first.
Strain it first. It's laden with pulse here now.
I found out today though that the sorrel has medicinal content. I don't know what it is used for, but in terms of medicines, but I heard that today. I don't know what true it is.
And here is what it looks like when it's steeped. All the value is already pulled from it. So
see the difference in color?
This is the sorrel in the raw and this is the steeped sorrel. Now this has no more value.
All the flavor is gone.
Cut. Okay, we're straining the sorrel a second time to make sure it has no sediments in there. And the sediments usually is the little particles of the sorrel pulps and ginger. And as you will see, this is sorrel wine. And now we're going to go to the sweetening process. it is cultural here in Jamaica where we use a little rum in it, but the clove is just as good as the rum, and it even makes it more peppier. Now I'm going to be sweetening it, and we're going to use Jamaican cane sugar. And I suggest that you try to find Jamaican cane sugar. It's your choice any sugar that you want to use. But the Jamaican cane sugar brings something out of it. Makes it mellow.
Yeah.
And you sweeten it to your taste. Now this cereal, you can sit it outside of the refrigerator for days. If you let it ferment just a little bit, it's very, very nice. And you keep it in the refrigerator, whichever you prefer. It's good. And we're going to sweeten it, stir it. I have a cup here for you. A cup to taste. Cut.
I'm going to taste this right now to see, you know, what it is like. If it needs a little bit more sugar or... No, this is just right.
So we're going to...
need a bigger cup, you know.
We're going to put some on. We're going to put some in the goblet and show you, you know, with some ice. Now we're going to be pouring it on ice and get it ready for the table.
Whoa.
This is a real thing. It's so rich and so very tasty.
I don't think I'm going to wait, guys.
Okay, this is ready for the table.
I think I'm going to... I want the one with the ice. I'm going to try some of this with ice. Yeah. Just like grandma's.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Very good. I have to taste too, of course.
Oh, you want some?
Exactly. Let that thing drop out. Just what I expected and even more. This ginger is good.
Yeah,
This ginger is good, and the clove makes such a difference. Oh, wonderful. Here we go. We put that. Now we put that aside, and we're going to the next drink. And remember, we told you before, Chef Patrick told you, we are working on beverages made with ginger, and of course, ginger and other products. Now this is the pineapple juice that we make with ginger. What we do, we take the whole pineapple and we wash it thoroughly, and we cut it. Just make sure we cut it up like this. Small chunks. Skin and all, everything on the pineapple. Then this is one pineapple that we normally would chunk like this with the skin. The next pineapple, I use 2 pineapples in this. The next pineapple, what we do, we peel it. We take the skin and we save the same skin, and we cut the meat like you would cut a pineapple. We just dice the meat in any old fashion. This is when the skin is peeled off.
So she does one with and
one with skin and one without.
But the skin is used.
The skin is used. The skin. So we take all of this and we put it in a pot, and of course we have boiling water to this, and again we use our grated ginger, and we put it in the boiling water with the pineapple, and we let it steep. This also, you can steep this overnight, which is better. Even 2 days you can steep it. And we're going to sweeten this and get this ready for the table now. So
first we have to strain it. Strain this first.
Big strainer. Smell that ginger?
Yeah.
What I usually do at this point, no, I need that. Yeah.
Okay.
What I usually do at this point, I take my hand and I literally squeeze. Of course, my hands are clean. And I literally squeeze all the juice that I can out of this, because the skin holds the juice in as well. And the best part of it, really, the strength of it is in the skin right here now with the ginger and all that. So we don't want to waste any of it. The beautiful thing about our beverages is that we have no preservative in them. All natural from the field. You can't get sick on this, you can't get high on this. We're going to be getting the pineapple juice ready for the table. We had sugar, the same cane sugar. And again, to, you know, to the taste that you want it, you know, not too sweet. Chef Patrick, do you want to taste?
Yeah, I'd love to. Let me just get this cotton on. Let's get this.
Put it up that jar. Okay. Over here.
Hi.
How is it?
It's delicious, man.
Pineapple. Anything with pineapple is good.
Whoa.
Anything with pineapple. And now it's my turn. It's just out of sight.
Yeah, it is.
Out of sight. Nothing on the supermarket shelf can beat this,
Yeah,
trust
this
me.
is fresh.
Absolutely nothing. And you know what? All our products are grown without fertilizers. They're naturally grown. So we're going to pour this now and get it ready for the table. The next step, we're going to go to the ginger beer. Now the ginger beer is made from our same homemade ginger. What we do here, we have like 1.5 gallon of water to 5 pounds of ginger, the real ginger. And I advise that you get the large ginger root. It's easy to work with. We do the same slicing like we do here, and we grate it in the blender. Then we chop it, and then we blend it. Of course, remember you have to use some water, you know, like a cup of water to blend it with. And after we blend all the 5 pounds of ginger, we have the water by then boiling on the fire. We put all the ginger in here and we let it steep overnight. This has already steeped overnight. What we do now at this point, we're going to throw some rice in it, plain white rice. What the rice does is help it to ferment a little and give it that jazzy taste. Okay? So I'm going to add the little rice to it now, just about that little handful. And we're going to let it steep overnight. 2 days is good. It's more mellow after 2 days. So we'll let it steep for overnight. 2 days the most. Cut. Give me that. That's gonna be hard to lift that to strain. It is a round pot.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Let me smell it.
Smell that?
Oh yeah, nicely fermented. Huh?
Very well. That's what the rice does when it sits in there for a few hours, like 24. you know, you get the best result from it. It's a wine like itself in itself. We're going to strain the ginger beer now. I did tell you that it can be dangerous to steep your sorrel into aluminum pots, but there is no problem so far with the ginger into these pots.
Can't cut that anymore.
Yeah.
You got enough strain.
We have the ginger beer ready now to be sweetened. But what I want to remind you is that because the ginger has so much sediments when it's, you know, blended, you have to go through a few times of straining.
Yeah.
First the coarse sieve, then two times in the tight sieve like this. Okay, and I'm about to get ready to sweeten. Now again, we're going to use the same cane sugar, and we're going to sweeten it according to our taste.
If you're going to try this at home, you do it to your taste, okay?
Sure.
We're doing it to ours.
It smells wonderful. It's killing my flavor buds. Just killing my flavor buds here. Okay, let me ask Chef Patrick his opinion.
It's the best part of the show, you know, tasting stuff.
That's for sure. Now it's my turn.
Nope.
Not fair. My turn. Come on. Thanks.
Good.
Delicious. Delicious.
Yeah,
Again, you can't get this on a supermarket shelf. Okay?
It's not like this, no, it's good. You know.
So this is all ready for the table now.
So you're gonna join us at the table.
So join us at the table and see how we
indulge
in our beverages and our Jamaican dishes. Thank you. How much of this thing is tough?
Yeah.
Oh, big. You can cut them. Today we bring to you some more Jamaican dishes. This is cow's feet. This is white rice. This is cut. Today we bring to you some more of our very, very famous Jamaican dishes. This is stew peas and corn pork. No, got this. Today we bring to you some more of our very, very famous and tasty Jamaican dishes. Stew peas and salt beef, curry chicken, cow's feet served with white rice, and of course our famous drink, pineapple juice and sorrel, coconut rundown and saltfish, fried green plantains, and a variety of our food from the farm. Yellow yam, pumpkin, dasheen, dumplings, which is made, of course, with cornmeal and flour, white and breadfruit. The variety of food here can be served with any of the main dishes. Is that it?